Hi, my name is Arlenis Buckaloo, and I am Kallpachay's program representative.
No es el tucán, no es la llama, no es el delfín.
Kallpachay is a Spanish immersion program in Los Angeles, California. Our mission is to teach Spanish in a fun and creative way. We are able to do this through art, music, dance, and much more. We strongly believe that if our students are having fun and they enjoy their time in our classes, they will not only learn to speak Spanish, but they will come to love the language, overcoming any fear that they might have. What I love about Kallpachay is that we are true to our immersion approach. What did I mean by this? We do not translate or speak English to our students. As far as our students know, our teachers don't even speak English. If you don't believe me, how about you hear from some of our parents and how Kallpachay has helped their family to reinforce bilingual education at home.
My name is Sandra. I currently live in Los Angeles. My family is Colombian. I was born in New Jersey, but both my parents are Colombian. I hope to pass that on to my children.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Beagle. I'm originally from the East Coast, but I've been living in California for the last couple of years. I don't have any Latina or Hispanic background in my family. No family members speaking Spanish, but living in California, I really think it's important for kids to know another language, and Spanish seems like the obvious candidate.
Oh, it's very important for me that both my children speak Spanish for a number of reasons. It's part of our culture, it's part of our heritage. Just the way I learned Spanish, I would like them to speak Spanish. But not just that, it's an asset, it's a benefit, and Spanish is very prevalent. I think that it would help them not only professionally, but interpersonally. There's so many people that speak Spanish, you can interact with so many more people. Something to be proud of, to know the culture, to know the language.
One of the things I love about the Kallpachay program is the immersion approach, where the teachers are only speaking Spanish to the children. It changes the way they learn. It makes their perception of the language much sharper, because the Kallpachay has amazing teachers who bring so much fun and energy. The students couldn't help but just fall in love with everything about the program.
Immersion provides the environment where the child is learning, and maybe they don't even know they're learning because they're incorporating the culture and the music and other fun things. The kids will follow along because you want to talk about the doggy, or you want to talk about this toy, and you're speaking and you're learning and you don't even know it.
Found Kallpachay through kind of an open internet search, and we're really impressed by the material and that they have online, the programs that they run and operate. And they came in very flexible and adaptive to the facilities that we had, and the size of the program that we could support through interested parents at our elementary school.
I first heard about Kallpachay through my children's school. I was interested in having some sort of a summer program for them. With everything going on, I wasn't sure what was out there. And when I met the teachers and the director at the time, I thought she did a fabulous job. When I met everybody and how enthusiastic and how friendly everyone was, then I stayed.
What I love about Kallpachay, I think first and foremost, is they make the class so much fun for these kids. When you pick up your child at the end of the day, they don't want to leave the room. They're always having a good time and smiling. There's an energy, joy in that classroom through the types of activities they organize. I really love the arts and crafts of the program. I love the thematic focus that they take. You know, they'll focus on a particular country or musical instrument and center the learning around those concepts of a particular country's culture or historical background. And the kids really embrace that approach.
Some of the highlights of the program were the surprises that they had for the kids. I thought that was so cute and at the same time so educational. When they said surprises, I thought, oh, okay, sure. But there really are surprises. Like, I was surprised, you know, and I loved the way they incorporated the surprise might have to do with music. The surprise might have to do with animals. The surprise might have to do with, you know, a location, a place. So I thought that was fantastic. And you could see all the work that goes behind the scenes in putting those surprises together. It just showed me how organized the camp was and how interested and really vested they are in having the kids enjoy. Because when they're enjoying and having fun, then they really are learning.
The Turnout Talent Show was a ton of fun, where kids got to participate and show some talent or some activity they could do. And my child is not one to want to participate in something like that. So seeing her speak up and say she wanted to show a talent in the talent show was a real surprise to me, and I think proof that, you know, Kallpachay really works for her.
What I thought my children liked the most was probably the art projects. I think that hands down all the kids loved the art project. But they really enjoyed the Español con Loreto. Their body language was, you know, of interest, you know, leaning forward, looking at the screen, paying attention, shouting out the answers. So I think that for me, I noticed that they really enjoyed that part in that segment of the 2 hours, because they break it down into segments and they make it so fun that it goes by really fast.
Este es el valle de la ensalada que está de movilidad si te gusta. Atención, prepara el mango.
We pivoted from in-person to online schooling in the spring. I was not convinced it would work, but Kallpachay proved me wrong. They had invigorating and engaged online programming for the kids, and the kids just rolled right from in-person to online. They all missed in-person. They desperately wanted to see their Kallpachay instructors in person again, and the other students from the class. But they stuck with online, and I was really impressed by how Kallpachay was able to develop an online program that was engaging and fun for kids. And by comparison, I don't see that same level of engagement and energy in her normal elementary school programming that is now also online. Kallpachay has been amazing at helping my child learn Spanish. Something about the positive energy in the program makes her less scared to make mistakes. With Spanish, she feels more fearless about jumping in and trying to say new words and learn what things mean in Spanish. And I think that's because of how the Kallpachay instructors make it fun and exciting for the kids, such that they're not scared of misstepping and mispronouncing and kind of retreating back.
Nueva York, con 8 años, nos viene a presentar su talento dibujando.
I would definitely recommend Kallpachay to other parents for many reasons. If you want your child to really learn something and really get a grasp on a language, Immersion is the way to go. But number 2, the environment. Okay, immersion is one thing, but if it's immersion and it's boring, they're just talking to you like this, yeah, it's not gonna work.
I think for a lot of us who took a foreign language in high school is how you ended up feeling after class each day. You know, kind of nervous and a bit uncomfortable with it. But the kids I've seen in Kallpachay are not nervous and they're not uncomfortable. They're excited to try what they know and to try new things.
Kallpachay does so much to really engage the kids' attention and really get them interested in having fun. And you're dancing 1 minute and you're singing the next minute, and you're doing a project the next minute, and you're watching a video the next minute. That the 2 hours fly by. I honestly was a little worried. I thought 2 hours? My kids are only 4. I thought there's no way they're gonna sit in front of a TV listening to some lady talk for 2 hours, but it's not like that.
I think my favorite thing about Kallpachay is how the curriculum is centered around different themes. You know, the country of Peru, or a particular type of musical instrument, and how the whole lesson centers around that theme, including the arts and crafts. It's really well thought out at the beginning of the program, so you feel like there's a set agenda that they follow that has really been thought through very carefully in a way to like really reach the children and engage the kids in the theme that they're centered on.
And I love the fact that they sprinkle in the geography, the science, the art, the music. So it's a win-win because they're learning Spanish, but they're also learning other things. I mean, my kids learned about volcanoes. Well, they didn't know about volcanoes before. You know, things like that. Plus, they learned all that vocabulary in Spanish. That is not something that I might have taught them at home like they do in Kallpachay. Because in Kallpachay, they travel to the different countries. And so I love that because they get the richness of that country and they pull all the best things, you know, the outfits or the music or the scenery or the animals, and they learn that. So I really loved it. Immersion programs are popping up even in the regular school system more and more. I would say it's okay. Don't worry. You'll see the improvement. You'll see how quickly the kids latch on.
I had second thoughts a little bit because I don't speak any Spanish and I can't help her with the program much. And my husband speaks a little Spanish, but I think he's kind of in the same boat. I felt like we were in really good hands with the Kallpachay instructors, and I think parents who don't speak Spanish are in good hands with the program.
¿Cómo hace la vaca?
Gotta give the kids more credit than they sometimes get because they're pretty smart and they're little sponges and they get it quickly. And they make an effort to do it. You know, if they don't know what it is, they'll draw a picture, they'll hold up a sign, they'll do something to make sure that at the end of the day, he or she understood that this was a pencil. And so that's great because that's gonna stick in their mind. And that's how they keep it forever.
Los alimentos, qué ricos son, qué ricos son.